Welcome, Sagittarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your full moon in Taurus reading on November the 5th. Is the full moon in Taurus. And for you, Sagittarius, this is going to be affecting you largely in the area of your health, your routines and habits that help you to be productive, efficient, and to be able to work with others in the most fluid, generous way possible. I have pulled, of all cards, the Elixir of Life from the Talisman Oracle, and I'm going to read from the guidebook. Mortality is a reminder that life is short. The Elixir of Life card does not offer immortality, but shows up in a reading to remind you that there are things that are greater than us. And by adopting this philosophy, we can become part of a whole that is of itself immortal. We want both simplicity and abundance, and seeing the pure energy connecting us can be liberating. Our unconditional capacity for love and kindness is immeasurable and has the ability to remove all fear. Acknowledging the laws of nature that govern the universe places on us the power and responsibility to create our own sense of meaning. The Elixir of Life offers insight when you are on a quest for meaning. Imagine taking a sip of truth serum and looking within to see what makes you truly happy. And the mantra here is energy lives forever. I really love this. This is an interesting energy around Sagittarius. For one, I consider Sagittarians to be always ready to go off on a new adventure. And in that way, this kind of youthful, almost foolhardy energy that pictures a little bit the fool and the hermit at the same time, sort of a cross energy of this openness to the imagination, to the world of your heart, to the world of the possibly impossible, and a quest for meaning within that I associate with the Hermit card. Your overall energy for this reading is the Judgment. And the Judgment is all about that calling. And something here is showing to me that part of that youthful image that I have of Sagittarians, the eternal quester of meaning, the sage, one who contemplates the stars, philosophy, astronomy, astrology, wants to understand the whys of creation, is very much the energy that I'm receiving right now. This idea that you are always questing to see that one love, that ethereal energy that connects us all and keeps many of us coming back to this life, to this earth over and over and over again. Sense of unfolding mystery and wonderment. Underneath the deck is the Queen of Swords. Thankfully, the Queen of Swords is glib with language, with words. She is curious and she is dispassionate. By that I mean she puts her feelings aside. She doesn't deny her feelings or bury them, but puts them aside so that she can think logically, rationally. She can allow her curiosity full range and is adept at asking the right questions of others and then listening to their response. So this is really, I believe, key to what makes you the sage, the hermit, the quester of meaning. Asking the right questions or asking questions at all, always looking for what is missing. In the 10th house, the house of your professional community, the work you do, the way others see you, the Strength card. I think you might find this surprising, except unless you think about your visceral, emotional, intuitive response to the world. This is what is the resilience within you. This is what fuels your ability to bounce back from even the most difficult challenges and obstacles, many of which you have weathered. This also can relate to your physical health, depending on where you are in life, that there is that quest for more to do, more to learn, more to find out. And that's what keeps you strong, resilient, healthy, eager for the next new adventure, feeling that there's so much more to learn. And that is indeed what keeps you moving on to the next quest, the next project, the next idea, the next exciting and enthusiastic opportunity for you to share what you know with others. In the first house, the Wheel of Fortune is really about a change in the way I believe you are experiencing the world as you see the world differently yourself. So I do think there's a way in which you see the challenges, even the positive opportunities, as less personal, less about you, less about getting in your way or encouraging you, but more about the way that success and value is created. Having stuck through creating this positive karma for so long, working in whatever situation you found yourself with an eye on the goal, never stinting from supporting others towards that team effort, always having faith, knowing that you are strong for a reason, instead of feeling the resentment of having to take care of things yourself, having to do everything for everybody. That has become a way in which you acknowledge you have special knowledge, you have special powers that allow you to work tirelessly towards something you believe in. And that is because you have gained through those experiences of belief in yourself. And that belief in yourself now sees every opportunity and or challenge as something that is part of the advancement towards success, abundance, doing the right thing, having the kind of impact on the world that you believe will make it a better world. In the fourth house, the house of your home, your family, your foundation, the Seven of Swords is really about a lot of the internalized dialogue that you have held as the basis for how you have judged yourself, judged your ideas, judged your efforts in the same critical voice perhaps that you heard as a child. Perhaps you heard in your communities, in your efforts, whatever you did was not the right thing to do because your idea was not valuable. And having internalized that in a way that has increased self-doubt, that you're really not worthy enough for the success that you are pursuing. This has, for some of you, caused you to abandon things that were for you. So this has worked against what you now understand the resilience has been about. The resilience is not because you fucked up. The resilience is because you come back. You come back better, that you learn, that you actually believe in what you say you believe in. Things others only say they believe in to manipulate others. You actually believe in those ideas. You actually believe in the vision, in meaning, giving meaning to your efforts, that's what you live for. So you've de-internalized these ideas that your ideas aren't good, that your plans aren't valid, aren't worthy. And you now understand that those are merely projections by those that reflect them, not you. You understand your value better and understand that your ideas are perfectly worthy of support and that there are ways you can gain the support you need, if not from those that you expect it from. In the 7th house of your significant others, the Empress, this is quite lovely. This is about you not only doing the work, but finally receiving the recognition and acknowledgement for what you have done all along, for your creative spirit, for your loving energy, particularly for those of you that are focused on productivity. This is a card that allows you to recognize how much success you have had, how abundant your life has become on your terms. This also shows you elevating into the place of the beloved, so that rather than searching for the one, you have become the one. And that is relevant for your relationship with yourself, understanding that you have this value. This is a part of who you are. Your quality of loving attention, consideration, and nurturing of the ideas and the energies of others, the validation of their worthiness, has finally reflected and been internalized by you. One who, I might say, has often chased relationships and yet is elevating oneself into the position of being the love interest, the beloved, and feeling that that recognition, which may be coming to you through connections, is reminding you, showing you what an impact you've had on others throughout your life. I'm going to clarify these cards with the Ethereal deck, which is the Shadow Work deck, and I'll finish with a Crystal Oracle card at the end. If this reading is resonating for you, please like this video and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I'm sure many of you understand the value of that in growing my channel, and I appreciate all the ways that you support me. I'm going to clarify the Wheel of Fortune in the 1st house with the 2 of Wands, and I'm going to lay out all these cards. The 7 of Swords is clarified by the 7 of Pentacles. The Empress is clarified by the 6 of Pentacles, and the Strength is clarified by the 2 of Cups. So we have a lot of energy here around deep connection. And I think this deep connection has a lot to do with a relationship with self, a way in which you are learning to acknowledge the fugitive connection that links you with your ambitions and what your gift to the world is. And when I say fugitive, I'm talking about the essence of understanding why you're here, why you have come back repeatedly to this life, to the earth, and the impact that you are having over time in this life, perhaps the impact that you and people like you are having on the planet overall. So there's a lot here about the way you find meaning, how necessary that meaning is to you, which leads me to believe that you have a very creative gift. Your gift requires a tremendous sensitivity to those who, in some cases, have betrayed you. So in the first house, the Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Two of Wands. And I feel like you have begun to perceive the world in such a way that you now understand who you are and what your gift is. This is encouraging you to plan, propose a way to give your gifts to in an unfamiliar way or in an unfamiliar setting. You are planning an approach, a new challenge or activity that is taking you out of your comfort zone, that is putting you in a setting that you never felt you would be in. This can be something as simple as moving from the place of being an artist to recognizing that you have your own business as an artist, that becomes a business, something that you perhaps once felt very alien from. The business of anything seemed out of your comfort zone, but now you understand the way in which you can package your gift for the most impact is through establishing it as an independent business. That is an example. In the fourth house, the Seven of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. And if I haven't said so already, I usually do say sevens are a number for me of the star of sorrow, the earth, often called so by other spheres of other worlds. But this is the stripping away of illusions, knowing that you're on your path, how you have worked to not only pull away false ideas and values, beliefs that have restricted you, but how you are able to objectify those, evaluate those, and look at how you can reuse those skills, those tools, those connections to re-strategize how you're making an effort, how you are best investing in the effort that you are mounting at this time. The Empress in the seventh house is clarified by the Six of Pentacles. And so this is you really learning how to effectuate, actualize your relationships in a way that feels fair, that feels productive. And this is important to you because the gifting of love in all of its forms takes effort. It's not just a magic pill or a magic wand that grows relationships. It is this ability and willingness to enter into agreements around the way that you exchange energy. And this is part of how you are receiving the acknowledgement and recognition from others in conversation, in negotiation, in review of a wonderful feeling of equity, a soul bond from the past that contributes to this sense of being successful, having achieved something through your relationships, and being recognized and valued for that. This feels like a big growth for you, Sagittarius, as I do see you really struggling with this idea that you have skills that can only be advanced by moving into uncomfortable realms. And this is taking a lot of maturity, but the skill development of negotiation. By the way, communication is a gift, Sagittarius, for you as a teacher, but you're learning how to bring that down to your individual relationships. The things you've learned as a teacher, how to support individuals to solve problems for themselves are skills you now are able to engage in all of your agreements. And with the Two of Cups, clarifying the strength at the very top of the chart, This is really about this sense of deeper connection that is being shown to you. And I believe you're learning about this deeper connection that you have always achieved. It just didn't always result in what you expected it to result in, what we were told true love, deep connection means. It never worked out that way for you because you weren't that person. That wasn't what you needed. What you needed and what you are learning now is how much love and abundance surrounds you and is available for you for the things that you wish to bring into the world, the way you want to be treated and regarded in your relationships, the way in which you can bring improvement, hope, light to a situation by creating something that you understand now has a place in promoting the values or the services that you have to offer. I hope this is making sense because it's really quite beautiful in the way that the love you have given is being returned to you. And it's in the form of a realization of the impact you've always had. I'm going to finish up this reading with a crystal oracle, and that beautiful card jumped out, and I'm going to grab it. And this is the opal, and the key word is joy. My soul dances and sings to the vibration of joy. I love this with the elixir of life. This is such a beautiful, powerful reading. I feel so much beautiful love and lightness surrounding this reading and the energy. So congrats, Sagittarius. I do believe you are having a moment right now that many of us in the world are waiting for. So, disclaimer, I do have significant Sagittarius in my chart. So thank you to community of Sagittarian placements. If you enjoyed this content, check out more content here. Thank you for your likes and subscribes. Until next time, namaste.